Jack Hughes is changing the game. The New Jersey Devils forward has gone from a promising young talent to a player who can dictate the flow of any game he plays. His speed, puck control, and ability to create plays make him one of the most dangerous offensive threats in the league. This video breaks down how Hughes has reached this level, his impact on the Devils, and what separates him from other elite players. By the end, it will be clear why Hughes is on the path to NHL dominance. Jack Hughes doesn't just score goals, he creates offense at a level few players can match. His combination of elite skating, puck handling, and hockey IQ allows him to control possessions and force defenses into constant reaction mode. Whether he's setting up teammates or finishing plays himself, Hughes dictates how the Devils attack. His shot volume has steadily increased each season. Early in his career, Hughes relied more on his playmaking, but he has since developed a lethal shot that makes him a dual threat. His ability to score from multiple areas forces goaltenders to stay honest, while defenders hesitate to fully commit. His quick release and deceptive movement make him unpredictable. Hughes' offensive dominance isn't just about raw scoring. His zone entries are among the best in the NHL, allowing the Devils to gain control in the attacking zone with speed and precision. The way he manipulates space and creates passing lanes puts constant pressure on defenses. He is not just a goal scorer or a passer, he is a complete offensive weapon. Hughes' offensive control is a key reason for his rise, but what makes him even more dangerous is how he plays in transition. Hughes doesn't just skate fast, he thinks fast. His ability to process plays at high speed makes him lethal in transition. The Devils rely on Hughes to drive the rush, turning defensive plays into instant scoring opportunities. His ability to accelerate with the puck forces defenders onto their heels, giving him time to decide whether to attack the net or set up a trailer. His ability to read gaps in coverage allows him to anticipate where the next play will develop. Unlike many fast skaters who rely on straight line speed, Hughes uses his edges to change direction and keep defenders guessing. He shifts gears effortlessly, making him difficult to contain. Hughes also forces mistakes. Defenders who try to step up against him often misjudge his movement, creating odd man rushes. His ability to slow down play when necessary, then instantly burst forward, puts defenders in an impossible position. This skill is what separates a great skater from a game breaker. Speed alone doesn't make a player dominant. How they apply it within a system is what matters. The Devils have structured their offense around Hughes, allowing him to maximize his impact. The Devils don't just let Hughes play his game, they build around it. His ability to control possession has reshaped how New Jersey attacks. The team plays at one of the fastest paces in the NHL, constantly pushing forward, and Hughes is the centerpiece of that system. On the power play, Hughes operates as the primary distributor. His ability to move laterally forces penalty killers to adjust, opening up lanes for one-timers and net front chances. The Devils structure their unit so that Hughes always has options, keeping the defense guessing. His presence alone makes New Jersey's power play more unpredictable. At even strength, Hughes plays in a system designed to maximize puck possession. The Devils rely on controlled zone entries rather than dump and chase hockey, allowing Hughes to use his skill to generate chances. He often plays with line mates who complement his vision, players who can find open ice while he creates plays. Hughes is the engine of the Devils' offense, but even with his current impact, there is room for growth. His development is not finished, and his trajectory suggests he is only getting better. Jack Hughes is already one of the most dynamic players in the NHL, but there are areas where he can still improve. His shot selection has evolved, but increasing his scoring consistency will make him an even bigger threat. Finding ways to generate more high-danger chances rather than relying on perimeter shots will push his numbers even higher. Defensively, Hughes has made strides, but his overall impact in his own zone can improve. He has the skating ability to disrupt plays and force turnovers, but his positioning and decision-making on defensive reads still have room for growth. As he gains experience, these elements of his game should sharpen. Physicality is another area where Hughes can adapt. He doesn't need to change his style, but adding strength to handle battles along the boards and in front of the net will help him maintain possession even against bigger defenders. With the way he plays, durability will be key to his long-term dominance. Hughes has already established himself as a star, star, but the next step is cementing himself as one of the best in the world. Hughes is on the path to being one of the most dominant players in the league, but to truly establish himself among the elite, he must continue elevating his play in the biggest moments. Superstars define games when it matters most: playoff performances, clutch goals, and game-changing plays under pressure. The Devils are built to contend, and Hughes will be expected to lead. If he can elevate his postseason production, he will cement himself as one of the faces of the NHL. Playoff hockey is different. Defensive intensity increases, and time and space disappear. Hughes has the skill to thrive in that environment, but proving it on that stage is the final test. Sustained excellence is what separates stars from legends. Hughes has the talent, the system, and the drive to reach that level. If he continues on this trajectory, the NHL will have no choice but to acknowledge him as one of the most dominant players of his era.